your girl Teshimi.
And your girl Elke.
And this is Tea Time.
Hey, guys.
And we have another great episode with
our very special guest, Candice Hardy.
Yes.
Hey, Candice.
Yes.
And today we're going to bring you guys blended families.
Yes.
Some of you might not know what that is, so we're going to, dive into it because it's 2023 and there is a lot of blended families out there.
Yes. So, some of you might not know the meaning of blended family. So, Candice, you want to give them like a little tea on blended families so they can understand it a little more, and then we could get right into it.
Right. So, for me, my blended family is my husband was previously married before we met and had 2 kids. Mm-hmm. Me and him have 4 boys together.
Right.
So we're blended.
Yeah.
Very blended.
Right. So the way I met Candice is actually our kids going to school together. So that's how we met. And, and she told me about the whole, blended family. But the funny thing is our very own Teshimi is also in a blended family.
Yes. Well,
so you guys are really...
my daughter.
Right.
Well, yeah, but it's really my daughter. But yeah, I'm in a mix of it too. But that's where the ideal came up from, because I was like kind of seeing what my daughter was going through with her little new blended family. So I'm like, yo, we should dive in, and do an episode of it. And she was like, I know the perfect person.
Yes.
So Candice, here
Candice.
you go, girl.
Tell us about your family tree and maybe how everyone is like related.
Yes, how it's
So I'm married, been married 17 years.
Wow.
Same dad.
Right.
Yeah.
For all 4 kids.
Oh.
Shout out to your husband, to your hubby.
But
no
so previously,
for the others, but
right, I'm sorry. No
but he was married previously.
He was previously married to his, I believe, like young sweetheart, high school, junior high sweetheart. They had 2 kids at a young age.
Right.
I don't know the specifics of the relationship, but of course, it didn't work out.
Yeah.
And then me and him, met, did our thing. It was, I'm trying to think. So my stepdaughter's 23 and my son is 16.
Oh, wow.
So, and then there's a son after that, my stepson, who is going to be 21.
So it's a stepson after your daughter?
Yeah, so there's my stepdaughter, my stepson, and then our 4 boys.
Oh, got you. Girl, I thought it was like the
no.
step.
Oh,
and
no.
then yours, and then the girl.
No.
He has, this is really
about to get messy.
No, he's got...
This blended for real now.
Yeah, he's got 2 with his previous wife and then 4 with us.
Understood.
So it was a while before me and him had
kids.
Kids together. So, of course, me deciding to be with this man who has kids,
right?
I decided, of course, to love these kids,
right? Well, that's right. What are the dynamics?
So, and that's where I see goes wrong with people, like they're jealous.
A lot of times that
of the kids,
and
it's not the kids' fault or anything like that. So, I stepped up, accepted them to be like my own, and then of course when I had my own, of course now you have your baby,
that.
You know what I mean? So. There was a time, I wouldn't say I drew away, but I was more on.
I have mine now.
Children,
Yes.
So
knowing
that's
question winding back a little bit, and you were saying like you didn't really know the relationship, their previous relationship. So is she still involved now?
Yes.
So is it just like y'all never talked about it, so you don't really know like the inside of them?
Because
the way
there's been some challenges, I'm sure.
So that's what I'm like, because the way she said, I don't really know about that. So I'm like, girl, what the hell?
There's 2 sides to every story.
Yeah, for sure.
Hers, whatever.
For sure.
It just, they were young.
Yeah, they were young,
it
so you just like, it didn't work out for them.
Different paths, things like that. Of course, we had our challenges in the beginning. It was brand new to me.
So jealousy.
Was it a lot of that?
Drama.
Coming from my side, I'll speak on my side. Of course, you think that's the mother of your kids.
Yeah.
You're going to always love them.
Yeah.
Or have some type of attraction.
Right.
You didn't have
I didn't have any.
So that was that.
So, of course, it was in my mind like, oh, you're going over there to do what?
Right. Taking care of the kids or doing the naughty.
Things like that. It took a while for me to grow up and accept, this is what has to be done
So was you the drama queen? Was you the one that
was like,
was you the one like, oh no, you cannot go over there. Oh no, it cannot be, or no, it better be about the kids.
No, you meeting at a park. You meeting at a park.
You better meet at the park now.
Surprisingly, you would think that we had like more drama than we did, and we really didn't. And me and her, we spoke. Like we would speak, and of course there would be maybe arguments here and there. Like I would say certain things I don't like, and of course at some point she would be like, "Well,
if
it's his problem, not yours."
When I'm sorry to cut you off when you were saying it, but when you was saying that's not your fault, was it more like the difference in the family bringing up, like the culture, like the way she treated her kids, the way she had her kids over here. Then when they came to your home, it was like a different discipline.
No,
you understand?
What's strange is we had similarities. You know what I mean? Kind of. So I feel like they were treated even. Each house was pretty similar.
Okay. All right.
They were pretty
sometimes
similar.
it could be a little
like
this
no
is over
TV
here,
at
no
this
TV
time,
over here.
No,
you might gotta go to bed at this time, but then in my house you don't.
Right. No, we never had problems with that.
So when you met your husband. Shout out to Marty, because I know Candice,
Marty.
I know Marty.
I don't know you, but shout out. You have a lovely wife.
Lovely children. Beautiful
I met your
children.
son, though. I met your one son,
yes.
right?
I met him
green-eyed
before.
Yeah, your green-eyed,
yes,
beautiful
the green-eyed one, the cutie. I met him.
No, they're all cute.
Yeah.
They're all cute.
Well, we met the one, right? But he's gorgeous, and he looked like you. Now that I'm looking at you, yes. I mean, I think the face, like the little slimmer, face. Yeah.
I don't know where that one came from.
No. So am I wrong? Because I don't know Marty.
He does. He's the only one that has the colored eyes.
Really?
Yeah,
oh, not the eyes. I'm just looking at like the face. Yeah, the face. When I see, but it is his eyes.
His dad's face too, though.
Yeah.
So,
But when you met Marty, how old were his previous kids?
So when I met Marty, the youngest was six and a half months.
Oh,
what?
Wow. Okay, so you've been in their life.
I have been
for pretty much their whole life.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay, so you really blended.
I mean, me and Marty
so you kinda
separated for
a little bit.
Not separated, but we stopped talking for a little while, and then we rekindled again.
Wow.
Yeah, it was interesting, but we met up again
you seen
and
that smile?
Yeah,
we
been together
Did you see
since.
that smile with the rekindle?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Did you
We rekindled it.
Yeah. We rekindled. So
speaking about the different parenting styles, like you said, so what is your background, your nationality, and then the mom, what is hers? So
funny
because he said it's different. It's not really that different.
Well, it's not. So I'm Puerto Rican. His ex-wife is half Puerto Rican.
Oh, well, there you go.
Wow.
Well, there you have it.
So that's why you guys had the same similarity. The culture was the same.
Yeah, nothing too different.
You know, sometimes it can be a little different when
exactly.
you grow up and
Totally. And then my mom and my dad. So a little back history. My dad is not my biological, but he raised me since I was 2.
Okay.
So
he's
more blended family.
Exactly.
I was like that too. Well, my stepdad, I call him my dad.
Yeah, same.
He was with my mom since she was pregnant with me. So when that was there because my real dad was in jail. But when my dad got out of jail, when I think I was like maybe 4 or 5, he came in my life too. But I had 2 dads growing up my whole life.
Blended family.
Yeah, it was like a blended family.
Yeah.
Like I had my stepbrothers and sisters that was on that side, and then I also had my stepbrothers and sisters on my real dad's side.
Oh, see,
But
I
I
don't
didn't
call
really
anybody
get
step
to
anything.
really
You just call them daughters and sons?
We're not. No, I mean, like, I'll refer, because some people who know me, like, you didn't have a daughter.
You didn't have it,
You know what I mean? So I'll be like, no, this is my stepdaughter.
Yeah, it get a little
but
weird.
I don't.
You don't refer
I don't
to
look
that.
at them. Like, my boys, they don't say, this is my half-sister.
Right.
Yeah,
This is my half-brother.
No,
I'm like,
of course
no,
not.
we don't do that. Like, my brothers are my brothers.
Yeah. I don't do that either.
Yeah.
I don't do that. Let me see. I don't do that with my real dad
Children?
kids. Yeah. But my stepdad, even the one that I was raised with, I kind of do say that sometime with them, like my
Well, is it your
step or
mom's?
like
kids?
No, it's
well,
not.
of course, then yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Right.
with
It's probably
them
a
as
little
far as
different.
Right.
Yeah. But he was my dad. We grew up. Even my step brothers and sister. We grew up like in a household, like going. Yeah.
That's blended,
but it's
blended.
still like I'd be like step, but then my real dad, I'd be like I don't even say half. I just be like my brother.
Right.
I just say my
Right.
brother. You know.
Right,
So,
that's how we are. And the only time that we have to explain is they're like, why is she so tall? Like, what happened to you guys? And I'm like, well, I have a different dad.
Yeah, it's kind of fun growing up because you have your brother. And it's so funny because I'm the only girl. It's like,
Wow.
I have like, yes.
Oh, really?
Are you
That's
the oldest?
crazy.
No.
Middle, baby.
On my mom, it's 2 boys. I'm the middle. And then if you want to include everyone else, it's like, I'll probably be like the 5th or 6th down the line.
Damn.
If you including, yeah.
How many kids we talking?
My biological
10
dad
plus?
got Chef, Johnny, Damon. And then if you want to count me and my other brother, he had 5. And then my mom only have us 2. And then my stepdad, who I grew up with, he have 3.
Wow.
Yeah, so
That's
it's
big.
like...
That's what I said.
Yeah,
Probably like 10. Oh, I think you did tell me earlier.
Yeah, so I kind of like have a lot of brothers, and I have a half sister. She passed, but she's not here. But that's Chelsea mom, you know.
I know
But
her,
that's
yeah.
like my and then I also have Keisha too. I'm sorry, I'm not the only girl, but I'm saying like as in far as my mom, I'm the only girl. But yeah.
So having that many children, your children, the children with him, like, do you find it challenging? It's like, okay, who is in charge? Who is making the rules? Like, is there any like drama where you say, no, we're gonna do this, and then the mom on their side says, no, we're not gonna do this, I'm their mom, I decide what we're gonna do? Like, how do you guys handle?
No, we for the most part they're with her.
You know what I mean?
They've been with her.
Yeah,
but when they're
live
at
with
your
her.
house,
and when
it's
they're
your
at our
rules,
house,
right?
I mean,
Well,
but
of
the
course.
kids,
yeah. My
Listen,
house, my rules.
I wouldn't know. It's just me and my daughter. There's nobody. Like, I make the rules. I'm in charge.
Yeah,
all
your
the time.
house, your rules.
You know
That's
what I
what
mean?
I'm saying. Wherever it is,
So I'm
your house,
wondering-
your rules.
Got it.
You
So
know,
if
her
someone
house,
else
her
comes in,
rules.
like, let's say I meet a man and he has 2 kids.
It's
what
your
is if they
house.
come to my house and the mom is like, no, I'm in charge. You know what I mean?
Well,
does it
how
work
can
in
she
your
be in
house?
charge of your house?
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's her kids.
No, it don't matter. She's in charge of her kids, not your house.
And that's where
That's true.
with me,
Period.
how I've made it this far. Like, people ask, like, how do
Peaceful?
yes. Their mom is their mom.
Yeah.
I will
course.
never. I always think,
Interfere.
like, would I want somebody saying anything to my
Right.
kids that's
Got it.
not their mom? No.
Yeah, I agree.
So I give her, that is their mom. She is here. She takes care of them. That's who. Like,
You
if there's a
answer to.
problem, Marty, you got to talk with her.
Yeah, you
and
stay
fix
in your
it.
lane.
I'm not in it.
You stay in
know
your
what
lane.
I mean?
You stay in your
Right.
lane.
I am
she stay in
here.
her-
I guide
Yep.
them. I give them my opinion. I make sure they're okay when they're in my house. You know, feed, bathe, clean, make sure they're okay. But when it comes to anything else, I'm like,
right. You
How
hands
was
off
the
when, you know.
here's my opinion.
the introduction in the beginning, like when you first had to meet her or you first had to meet the kids? Like, how was
can't
that?
even remember.
Was
Like,
it
was that
awkward
like
or-
awkward
No.
for you, or
I
like
can't
what
even,
was
I'm
it?
trying to remember.
Girl, go back.
How did
Remember,
we
girl,
meet?
we bringing you
I
back.
really-
It's a blended, girl. We bringing it back.
I really
honey.
don't even remember
Really?
our first encounter.
But you
with me
said,
and
but you
her.
said you guys got together when the oldest was 9 months, and then you guys
The baby was 9 months.
So
The
when you
baby.
guys rekindled, and then you actually got together, how old were the kids then? They must have been probably
3.
So
Oh, okay.
it's still
So
pretty
Dad-
young.
yeah,
Yeah.
he was 3 and she was what, 5.
so still pretty
Oh,
young.
okay. They were pretty
So
young
still
then.
young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they in tune with you. So they know your ways. They know your style. They know
Yes.
it's your house, your rules.
Yes, yes,
They
yes.
know all that.
All I asked for them, like, just be, clean
Yeah.
up.
So as
don't
far
be
as like,
screaming.
do you guys do things together,
Yes.
like as a unit?
Yeah.
Like with the ex-wife and your
Oh,
kids
really?
and his kids. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
How
Would
we,
you
um,
would you consider yourself friends, or is that too
Yeah.
far? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, we don't have. I mean, we've had our bickers here and there and our issues. We were both just younger, and mentality's different.
Right.
But now, no, that's my stepkid's mother. You know what I mean? I have her kids' siblings. We always we'll talk more than him and her talk.
Okay,
Oh,
so you're
yeah, that
like
does
you're
happen.
like my daughter boyfriend and his thing. So this a quick little brief on them. So my daughter met her boyfriend, her baby dad now at the time, and they was dating for like a year or so, but he already had twins. So he already had them. They was like 4, but him and his baby mom, they was like broken up. They was like on a break. So the baby mom knew about my daughter and everything like that, and they was like kind of cool, like probably trying to do some little teens and things together, you know, because it get like that, you know. Right. So I knew it wasn't too bad off with them. But then when she became pregnant, then that was the problem. It was like, bitch, you did this, bitch, you did this. It was like, it was a problem then. So now it's an issue because now you have another baby mom. Right. So they went back and forth with this. And I always told my daughter, I said, yo, remember she wanted to do a threesome with your ass, okay? She'll come back around. She's hurt about the baby. Right. Yeah. The baby, even though they was broken up, but long story short, let's bring it back to now. They're back together. My baby dad and the first baby mom, they're back together. You want some tea on that?
I need it. My mouth is dry.
They're back together. So it's like, in the beginning, they had a lot of arguments and this and that, da-da-da-da-da. But when I say today, my glam, I call her my glam baby. My glam baby is like 19 months right now. And I'll say like the first 2 or 3 months, maybe 4 or 5 months, it was like hell with them too. But right now, it's like they're sisters. Like they talk on the phone. They're like twins. They have the same. Their birthdays is like 2 days apart. Yeah. And she do way more than the baby dad do. Not saying like it's nothing wrong, because they're the family. They're together. They live together. But I'm saying just the.
So she's closer.
Maybe
with
she feels
closer with the baby mama now. Baby. Yes, But I'm just saying, sometimes it starts like hell,
and then it gets good.
And then it gets good.
Well, I mean,
and that was the part.
You go through and you learn.
You go through it.
Yeah. Well, it's because there's so many, so many opinions and so many different, people involved, in a blended family. That's what I mean. Not everybody is lucky, and I mean, yours is a good outcome, even though you said you had your drama in the beginning, but. I know there's a lot of blended families. I'm sure it's a lot of drama.
I'm sure.
But I mean, it's very common. I feel like 2023, like we living in a time where.
Oh my God, everybody's blended.
It's damn. When I say the drama, girl,
I'm the unicorn in the group because as far as I can think back, my entire family is till death do us part. Nobody's blended in my family. Everybody's still married. Nobody has stepkids.
Oh, I have a blended family.
So I'm the complete opposite.
Is so blended. It's crazy.
I'm not. I'm like I'm not at all. I'm not against it, but it just hasn't happened. My mom and dad were married. My dad, passed away. Rest in peace. But they were married. My grandmother was married till her husband passed away. My sister's married to her. It's like zero blending in my family.
I think it's a thought that just came to my head. I'm looking like, girl, we so blended. I got my daddy cousins dating my mama cousin. I'm like blended like that. Like, you my cousin on my dad's side. This my cousin on my mom's side. You my cousin.
Girl, what y'all doing?
Like, so blended. It was so funny when y'all said it. I'm like, damn. It's not incest because they're like,
there's no blood.
They're not. But you get what I'm saying. But that's how blended
you might have to check. You might have to check.
It's like when I said that, it was like I thought about my family. Like I have cousins that's like this on my mom, and then they on my dad's side.
Okay, but
are they real cousins or cousins?
No, but it's like maybe my mom.
You have cousins that are not really your cousins,
right?
No, it's like maybe my mom cousin dated my dad cousin, and then they had kids. I have that in my family
with 3 legs.
No, because they're different. It's like my dad.
They're two different. Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, you're not my cousin.
Exactly. That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. You gotta be careful. So, what do I do? What is if I meet someone and it turns out that it's my what do you do? What is if you fall in love with someone?
How do you do this? Because I see stories.
It happens.
I see stories down the line. Yeah. And it'll be
wait,
like,
that is your cousin? Is that what you're saying?
Or brothers.
Or like you're blood related and you know you cannot date this person because you know it's incest.
Wait. You said what?
Wait, see?
What is it?
Wait.
No.
Wait, hold on.
What? Okay, let's say I go to a big ass barbecue and you meet someone, oh my God, he's so fine. Turns out down the line that you blood related. What do you do?
Well, first, I'm not.
If you in love with this person.
But how am I in love with you? Did I just meet you?
Right.
Because you didn't know.
No, but your dad just meet you.
Has 15 kids. Yes.
Okay,
has 15
I ain't in love with you like that then.
No, but no. You guys stayed, and then turns out down the line you find out, shit.
Oh, you just saying like you met him.
But you didn't know that this you might have the same parents or some shit.
It
happened before.
You might have to ask some questions.
It happened before. It turns out, let's let's say you adopted.
Okay.
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 Now that makes sense.
No, there's some people that don't
know.
know. I mean, if you have, if you have 10 kids, you might have another 10 kids somewhere out there.
And that's a gamble,
y'all,
I guess.
Y'all know that doctor. This is a little off the subject. He had like fucking 100 kids.
Yes.
Did you ever see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh my god! And then they started researching.
And if you blood related, you can't have.
Yeah.
You can't do the naughty and
I don't think
not expect having a three-legged baby coming out. So I don't know.
I've never thought about that. Like,
yeah.
Well,
are you my cousin?
Yeah, are you
well,
sure you ain't
well, Candice, you might want to start thinking.
we blended now, girl.
Yeah.
You sure you don't?
How far can we go with the blending?
No.
We could go far with the blending, but yeah,
Not blend with each other.
no, definitely not. So,
No.
Yeah. She did.
because that's how they would be looking. They'd be like,
Yeah.
I don't want to say the word like started or
I
off,
know.
you know.
Yeah,
So
off.
I just
Off.
yeah, they'd be a little off. Yeah,
They're
they'd be a little
little
more
different.
like abnormal, you know.
Off times 10.
You know,
Mhm.
that's it. But when you I kind of lost track of what you were saying. And now when you meet someone, that go back to that, like if you meet someone at a family function, like at a barbecue, you would kind of already know that
9 times out of 10
could be.
Yeah,
9 times out of 10.
You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
fuck with that one.
Yeah, you kind of
Better
know.
ask.
Like if I
I
just
know, you
met
better
you
ask somebody.
out, then that's different.
Yeah.
It'd be like, so a lot of people like, my last name is not like, it's like, it ain't a Williams.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't a Smith.
It's Smith.
Right.
Yeah, you get
Some
what I'm
common,
saying?
yeah.
So when I see certain people, I look it up. I'm like, you mind, where you from? Because I don't have, my name ain't a
If
normal
they have your last name.
Yeah.
Girl, you be on Google.
You be like,
Make sure we're not related.
right. I had a classmate that had my same last name. And I'm like, he like, oh, God, that's
Look
a
like
prime
you?
example.
Was he fine?
He was
he
fine.
related?
Yes. God bless the dad. I'm talking about you, Brian. Yeah, this is B-Love. Yes, so he was my classmate, and he was fine as fuck.
Last
and we
name.
had the last name, and I'm like,
Could've
wait
been
a
good,
minute.
yeah.
What do you mean? But it ended up being my brother. We was not related or anything like that, but it made us like closer because don't too many people have our last name.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's not like, but I almost.
Oh my God.
Not like that. I'm joking, y'all. It was back in school.
You can.
I had, you could, but we didn't.
I want to ask you, with the blended family, in your opinion, what do you think is the pros and cons? What do you think is the best thing about it, and what do you think is like the worst thing? Where like, oh, if I just was like a regular family, this would be better, or what's the best thing? Let's start there.
The best thing is, for me, I don't have a daughter.
Oh,
You know what I
that's
mean?
wow.
So
that's good.
I didn't have
okay.
a daughter, so they have an older sister. I was able to be around, a girl.
Okay.
To where, if I didn't have her.
I know, because you tried 4 times and you got 4 boys, so.
Wow.
There
I
you
wasn't
have it.
trying for a girl ever. I never
But
wanted a girl.
Candice
So-
made 4 boys, so.
Yes, I never wanted a girl, but with
Yeah.
her, it's different. I'm glad
Right.
that I
But you
have
had that
her.
experience with her.
Yes, and
That's cool.
just I'm raised with my brothers, my sister were very close, very close. So family is a lot to me, and them being close and them having their siblings back.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we're a gang. You
The
don't
best
you don't
part.
talk to one without the other 3 coming.
Right.
You know what I mean? So to see them and know that there's 5 Hardy boys, you know
That's
what I mean?
amazing,
Like
yeah.
Marty gets
Wow.
5 namesake
Right.
to carry his
Yes.
name. And then the princess, the beautiful girl of it. So that is a pro to me. The cons, of course, it's the difficulties of dealing with jealousy and your mind wandering and thinking because of course you were attracted to this person at one time.
Right.
You had kids with this person.
What do you
And-
mean at one time?
Meaning
When they were
with
dating,
his
at
ex-wife.
one time,
With
they
his
were in a
ex-wife,
relationship.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like,
So what you mean one time?
So-
you always let me. You don't let nobody but me. Yeah.
Right, but
Yeah.
that's how we
Yeah,
want to
that's
think.
how we
Like,
think.
no, it's just
Yeah.
me or nothing. But
She
no,
had nobody
you
before
can't
me.
think
Of
that there
course.
clearly was.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's hard for you to, I guess, get past and know, like, no, okay, they were a thing. They did have something. He did love somebody else,
Right.
It takes a lot, I think, to
How
get
would
past that.
you handle it if, like you said, they was in a previous relationship before you and a little jealousy, like was there any way that she showed a lot of jealousy, but she was acting like she wasn't? Like it was more like, oh, I'm doing it for the kids, but really deep down inside, you seen the jealousy because of you a woman. You understand that sometimes a woman could see the jealousy, but maybe the man, he can't, and he just see it for the kids.
I would say
without seeing that, and then it put you in a situation for calling it out.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
There were times in the beginning where I felt like she was like pulling rank. Like I'm baby mama. This is before I had my kids.
Exactly.
Like he'll come when I call. When I need him, he's gonna come.
That's not cool.
No.
You know what I mean?
That happens a lot.
And of course, back then I was like, all right, you got to do what you got to do for your kids.
It's like they kind of
But in my mind, I'm like, she's doing this shit to fuck with me.
Right. Like she's trying to show me I'm first.
You know.
Like that's going to always be my baby daddy, or that's going to always be mine first.
Right.
Regardless of whatever, whether they still like into you, still like you, still love you.
Right.
But it still be that tension.
Yeah.
Like
now,
a
was
little
it
in
that?
the back.
I don't know, but did I feel like it was that? Of course.
I don't know how you
cool.
because I'm like, depending on your personality, and I know that you have a really strong personality. That's why I'm really surprised how calm you are, because I don't like to share and I don't like to compromise. So for me, it would be really hard to stay calm and not to fucking lose my shit.
I'm
sure you lost your shit a few times.
I've lost
but how do you learn to just like, okay, because I feel like you go with the flow. Every time I see you,
I've been through some shit, so I've seen shit.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot, and I think I put my kids first all the time.
So they always on your
I know
mind.
what I went through, what I saw with fighting and arguing and going through that. I don't want them to see that and argue. No, it stresses them out. I have anxiety through the roof, and I'm like traumatized, like get nervous, like. So I don't want them to be like that. So I do my best to try to not let them see and just be the bigger person all the time.
You are.
So you're the bigger person.
I mean, you have. I feel like you have to be, right?
I've tried
in
to
a blended
be always.
You have to. Well, I feel like the
it
one.
gotta be hard.
And
the
I'm
one
very
he's
honest.
with,
I don't
I
think
feel
I
like
could
the
do
one
it.
he's with really have to be the bigger person because you have to deal with his side, and you have to deal with that. So you got to understand his pressure, and you got to understand what he's going through.
He's very non-confrontational. He's just like, what do you need here? Yeah, okay, cool.
Well,
I don't want to fight.
That's good. That makes a difference.
He's very, he loves his kids. Anything you can call him, he's gonna try to get. And if he cannot get it, it's because he just cannot get it. It's not because like I don't want to.
It's just like I get. But that's a dad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
yeah,
can't
but we all
do everything,
like,
but as long as you trying and you can do what you do,
so she's married.
Oh,
She's married.
so y'all
we're
double
all
blended.
Yeah, we all
that's like
get
a
along.
double blend. Like.
Yeah, we go to football games, sit together, graduation dinners, we go eat, things like that. I mean, birthday parties at the house. She's come,
That's good.
It's no problem.
So you guys are like a very well-oiled machine.
Yes. I would say I'm proud of how
you do
become and how we are.
Yeah.
I mean, my advice to people who are not, I'd be like, don't do it.
For all the people out there that just starting their brand new blended families, new relationship, dealing with the situation, give them some advice.
Yeah, tell them how everyone just relate to everything.
Right.
Everything.
How do you make it work?
A circle. And everything just blend together, and it's just like a
melting pot.
Yes, just go.
My opinion, just from me,
360, and no one's just stopping everybody on the same flow.
You got to just let the parents be parents.
Okay.
The parents of the kids.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't tell him, like, no, call her and say this. And no, that's not going to happen. No, those are their kids. You have to let them parent their kids together. You can only control your kids with that person. That's the best thing. And if you can't do that, do not date. Nobody with kids.
Gotcha.
And I tell people all the time, like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't.
It's kind of hard. But it's hard because as a woman, we'll be like, oh, we don't want to date a man that have kids. But we would want the man to date us with kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I see exactly.
Right.
Yeah, but we so quick to be like, oh, we don't want this man because we as women, we know what women bring.
Right.
You understand? A lot of men, they're not gonna bring that to a man. Some do, but some don't. But women,
right.
It's
I never
like,
hear about baby daddies.
Yeah, you get them not as much as a woman that complain and you fight and you arguing and it's something that's going on.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like we are quicker to be like, I don't want no man with no kids versus a man that say he don't want a woman with kids. It's like it's easier to deal with than baby daddies is easier to deal with than baby mamas.
Yes.
To me.
No, I agree 100%.
To me.
Yeah.
Like, that's just, my opinion. I feel
from
like
what
that's
I see.
where.
Yeah.
I mean, I've said in the past, I would date a man that has kids. It just depends, I guess, on how many kids. I have one kid. I don't know. I don't know if I would want to date a Nick Cannon with 10 kids.
Whew. I don't know. I mean, well, how much money he got now?
Right.
He got, that's what it matters.
Well,
You got
taking
12
care
kids
of-
if you can afford all of us
Right.
now.
Right.
It's a different when you got 12
Exactly.
kids.
And
we
you're
in
in the picture.
And we're in a
Right.
little ass one bedroom, nigga.
Yes.
Hell no.
Right.
We
No,
don't
there
want
is a
your
difference.
kids.
Well, but because as a female, as we all know, for me the most important thing is the security.
Of course.
Roof over my head,
Right.
food on the table, my daughter taken care of. So money does come into play. It's not that we gold diggers, but it's a security
It's like
thing,
we
right?
need it.
So
Shit.
if you have a man that has 10 kids and he make no money, no, I don't want to date
I
that.
don't want you.
Because
For
you
what?
can't take care of those
Because
10
you got
kids.
And
You
then
can't
when
take
you
care
have
of
a
kids.
you ain't
kid,
go- I'ma
I
be
mean,
left
your kids
out.
can
Right.
be right.
I'm gonna be left out.
Right.
I'm not gonna get treated the way I feel like I should be treated.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
so
not
all
gonna-
that plays a
yeah.
factor.
When you look
Money,
at it.
how many kids do you have? Do you take care of your children? Okay, you have 2 kids, you take care of them? Cool, we
Yeah.
cool. Are you some deadbeat dad that has 10 kids and you don't take care of your kids? No, I'm not gonna date you.
Right.
So I feel like that all comes
Yeah,
into play.
that's you know what in life you should pay attention to that.
Yeah.
Because then maybe
Because
that's how
that's the-
your
Because
relationship
many
will go.
don't. Many don't.
Because that will play
and then they
a
find
part in
themselves
your
in
relationship.
situations where it's all fucked up.
Right.
They don't pay attention. They see the dick, they hop on the dick real quick, and then
get
turns
stuck.
out, shit, he got 5 kids he ain't taking care of.
Yeah.
And now she's stuck.
And you
The
asked
kids
out.
don't even like him. And you like his ass.
Right.
Fuck out of here. Tina,
Right.
the kids don't even like his ass. How the fuck you like him?
Right.
Cheers.
No, I think she don't like him. She only like the dick.
Shit. No, the
D-I-C-K.
kids. The kids don't like the daddy. So
She don't like the daddy. She only like the dick.
Oh,
That's
you
what
talking
I
about the
mean.
mama?
Yes.
Oh shit, I'm talking about the kid don't like their daddy, honey.
That's a
I don't
problem.
want to be around him.
Right.
Cause what kids don't like? Kid, you could be a crackhead
Yeah.
on the street. I want my mama.
True.
Right.
No, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? I want my mama.
Yes.
You be a
This is
crackhead
true.
on that
Yes.
street, nigga. I
That's
want
a
my
number
mama.
one red flag. If that
Yeah.
kid don't like their own
Shit.
parents,
If your
you know.
dad
Oh, yeah.
be a crackhead dad on the street, that ain't my dad.
Well, there's some
Shit.
deadbeat ass
Yeah.
moms out
Yeah,
there.
it is.
Oh,
It's
100%.
definitely. Oh, we gonna talk about them too.
There's a lot
We
of
gonna
them.
talk about some
Yeah.
deadbeats. We gonna
Sad.
we
A
gonna have to
deadbeat?
have yes, we gotta
An
have an
episode
episode
show.
on deadbeats.
We're gonna get
Why
some
not?
deadbeats in this.
Why we
Yeah.
I
get
don't
blended in our
even-
deadbeats?
True.
Right.
New idea.
Shit, we gotta talk about them deadbeats too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do.
I don't
'Cause y'all
even
get
comprehend.
little-
Yeah.
Well, do you think there's people actually out there that claim that title? That's like, yeah, I'm a
No.
deadbeat.
Like, I'm a deadbeat.
And I'm cool with it. And I'm
Um,
cool with it. And I'm cool with it.
No, they'll blame
I
the
can
other
have,
one for them
I
being
can
a
say
deadbeat.
I don't see. I don't maybe.
Or they
I'm
don't
a
see nothing
deadbeat
wrong
and
with
I'm
it.
cool with it.
More
I
like,
would more see I'm a deadbeat and I don't cool and I want to try to fix it. If a guy
But she
said
don't let me.
deadbeat, yeah, it's more if they using it in that term instead of like I'm a deadbeat and
Yeah.
You know, it's more of a like I'm a deadbeat because she don't want me
Right.
or I'm a deadbeat because I'm not.
excuses. That's
Yes.
all I hear.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Anyways, but
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about that because you got a good blended family.
You gotta yeah.
Took time, but we're here.
Yeah,
Blended
we're here.
families is great.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a part 2 on that one too because I just feel like we need to. I'm gonna have my daughter come back because I need her to tell her
Yes.
story.
Right.
Because I don't want to get into even though I kind of went into it, but
Yeah.
yeah, because hers would get really like drama. Hers was like
Well,
a drama,
yeah.
and
It's
then
the
the
age
way it is
difference
right
too, though.
now, it's
Yeah.
just like it blows my mind the way that they are now
That-
compared
Just
to like
switched from.
yes,
That's crazy. And because it affected you as well because
It did.
Because
she
you're in the
she
middle.
lives with you
And
like it's like, you know what I mean, it engulfed all of you, right?
And I can't really say
Did
too
you get
much.
involved?
yeah.
No, I didn't. I stayed
Okay,
in
that's good.
I stayed in
Stayed in
my
her
lane,
lane.
girl. I stayed in my lane, but
Yeah,
of
but
course
just
that's my
living with it
daughter.
and being around
You get what I'm
exactly.
saying?
You
Of course that's my
protective.
daughter,
Right.
but I still stayed in my lane. I didn't like,
Interfere.
I kind of like I just really told her the girl was gonna come around because you ain't gonna want no
Yeah.
threesome with somebody and then next
That's
minute he's like,
Right.
strange
girl,
shit.
Well,
she
that
liked you,
is.
and it's not
Yeah.
like the boy cheated on her. It was just like y'all wasn't even together. It was just hurt, and I had to let my daughter understand that. I'm like, she gonna come around. She's just hurt
right now.
because she knew about you. She knew you was a girlfriend. Y'all was cool when it was the girlfriend, but it
Right,
was that
the baby mama, that's
yeah,
a
I'm
big
talking about the
side
baby
of it.
mama.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just got to give her time. That's what I always told her. So I didn't interfere with it. I just say you gotta give it time, whatever. Yeah.
That gotta be hard though.
It was hard.
Yeah.
It was very hard. That's why I wanted to do the topic. It was like, it was very hard, and I was like around it, and I'm just like, damn, it's like a lot of people should understand that the way they came together, it was like to this.
Right.
It was like from hell to heaven.
Right.
Okay?
Well, that's good.
Like that.
At least they're there.
Right. It wasn't heaven to hell, it was heaven to hell.
So when we're talking about, you know, the baby moms getting along, what about the kids? How did his kids feel about when you became pregnant? Because there's some kids that will not be accepting of it. You know? They won't. They just be like, I don't want to have a little brother. You know what I mean?
For the most, I mean, from what I saw, like, did they go home and say something? I don't know.
You don't
but
know.
for the most part, no.
They were happy?
They were happy, yeah.
Okay.
You know, they were there. They have, of course, after, like, the second one and the third, they're like, another one? Another one?
And then
like, you know, like, whoa, we're having more?
Was there any time that you feel the kid was like testing you, like when y'all first, when you started?
You know what? Never.
No?
I was blessed to have.
You know, like they try to test you, like, I don't know.
You're not my mom.
You ain't my mom.
Yeah.
Well, you can't have me do this, or I'm not doing
never.
that.
They were
That's
very
great.
respectful, very well-mannered, just never gave
Because some
a
kids,
problem.
they won't be accepting. They're like,
No.
I don't want you, like your new kid is going to take my dad away. You know, that type of
Right.
behavior.
No, we were lucky we didn't have those problems. The kids were very, very well behaved.
In the beginning, when you guys first started dating, how long was they not together? Him and his ex, like, what was their separation period? Like 2 years, 3 years, 1 year?
I want to say about 2.
Oh, okay.
2, maybe
so it was
3.
easy. It
That's
was
another
easy to
question.
move. Yeah,
that
it was
I tell
easy
people
to move
ask,
on.
like, find out how
But
long.
how long
he
it was.
really not with her, or did he sneak back and forth?
Yeah, but it's like it 2 months, 3 months. That's a different. Like I'm gonna be a little hurt if you just stop.
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
but 2
Like,
years.
yeah.
But was he
and
still seeing her in those 2 years though?
I mean, that's something you don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's something you don't know, but that's the jealousy
Marty?
that comes on your side because they still
Marty
talking because of the kids.
Of course they have to.
Yeah.
Like, of course.
Look at her.
In my
Marty?
mind,
I'm like Marty.
in my mind, yes,
say,
they
Marty,
were
we might
fucking.
have to have a talk.
That's
I
in
say,
my
I
mind,
say,
though,
Marty,
you
yeah,
know?
ring,
yeah,
ring,
yeah,
what?
yeah.
Ring, ring, ring. Hello.
Not today. Ring, ring.
But
I'll be calling you later, Marty.
And you'll be like, what? I'm not coming on
You're
that
good?
show.
Oh my God.
Marty, you up next.
Marty, part 2, the man's
Yeah,
side.
right.
The man's
Yeah, the
side.
man's side.
That would be
It's the
good
man's
too.
side.
That would be good to get a man's
Well, I
point
already
of
yeah,
tried
view.
man's
that.
point of view.
Yeah,
Why not?
most men be like kind of shy-ish
Yeah.
to talk
Yeah.
about it
Yeah.
because someone might not want to hurt this baby moms or this
Feelings.
wife or this like
Right.
you know. But us as women, we don't give a fuck.
But
We
it
be
but it
I'm
sounds
telling
like
my
he has it all
side.
figured out. It sounds like his blended family.
He's very chill. He just sits back.
and
Yeah.
chill.
You know what I mean? He'll get in his arguments with her. Me and him, of course, we argue.
course,
you
that's
know what I mean?
normal.
Like,
Yeah.
it's just, I don't know. We've made it. I don't know how we made it work. But
Made it work.
We've
You
made it
work.
We've made
and
it
it's,
work.
it's
Nice.
And again,
good
coming
thing.
from what I've seen, you know, my parents arguing, my parents separating, like I was determined to not separate.
Yeah.
Right.
So, like, even with the boys, when their friends come over, they're like, "Your parents are still together?"
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm
They're
telling
like-
you.
It was like,
it's-
yeah.
It's not not 1950 anymore.
No,
you know,
but
people
I'm
get
used
divorced.
to parents being together. I'm not
Same.
really used to
Same.
the
The separation.
separation. I'm used to blended. The more my blended is like the younger generations
Right.
Yes.
of my cousins.
Yeah.
And that's the more of the blended. But
Yeah.
as far as like my mom and everything, like I said, I
No,
had the
still
two dads,
together.
my uncles, my aunts. It's like love. They're still married.
Right.
They have their
Yeah.
kids. It's like that older love is
Yeah.
like blended family. When did
different,
that
yeah.
come out? I ain't heard of blended
That's what I
family
said
until
earlier. My whole
yeah.
family, everyone's
movie,
still married.
Blended or
Yeah,
some
like
shit
when
like
did
that,
this
yeah.
word come out? Like
Yeah.
when did
Yeah.
it's
That was
like
new.
new
It's
for
new.
me.
It
You know
is.
what I'm saying? Even back then, it was just like I don't know what the fuck they called it. Like
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
whatever.
What did they
'Cause it
call
was
it?
back
I don't
then,
even
that's
know.
what
I
I'm
don't think
it
there
was
was
right.
anything.
It wasn't
Nobody
like
gave
it
a
was
fuck.
just like
Yeah.
that's my cousin, that's my half
Yeah.
brother, that's my daddy girlfriend son,
Yeah.
or my daddy bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It was
Yeah.
like that. It
Yeah.
wasn't like we we're a
Yeah.
blended family. Like
Yeah. And it wasn't accepted.
Yeah,
you know?
it
was like
wasn't.
oh
It
my
was like,
God, oh,
it's
you
like
know.
you talk to her,
Yeah.
like you
Yeah.
guys are friends.
Yeah.
You're right.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
the kids
You
get
know how many
along.
people are like, "You guys are friends?" I'm like,
The
yeah.
kids get along. Like
Yeah.
it's almost like it's impossible. Like, what do
Yeah.
you mean? Yeah.
If you love someone and I mean, there's no, what are you going to do? You have to make it work. I mean, you only have one
to.
life. What are you going to
Yeah.
do? Fight for the rest of your life?
Exactly.
You got to find a way to make it work. It is what it is.
Exactly. And I had gotten to a point like, hey, if you two want to be together, then go
yeah,
ahead.
then just do it. But
I knew that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
But it's like you get to a point like it's tiring. What are we
so,
gonna fucking argue about?
About to wrap it up a little bit. But today, as of right now, today, all the kids, they get along. They're like the best of friends. They all just like brothers. This is my brother. This is my sister. Like, that's it.
I'd say my boys fight
wonderful.
more than
That's
anything.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Other than their other siblings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like their sister comes to their games
that's natural.
and supports
That's
them and
like,
watches.
Yeah.
It's good to see. It was different because they were both in college.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So they didn't see them very much. And my number 3, Dorian's very like, he will not let you. If people ask like, how many kids do you have? I'm like, oh, I have 4 sons. He was like, no, you have 6 kids.
That's the
Wow.
And that's Dorian.
So he's very proud of that.
He's very anything
that.
he does at school. He's like, I have a big sister, I have a big brother, and
That's
he
so
names
cute.
everybody. He will correct you.
Saying that, do you think like, say if you was just like, I have my 4 kids, do you think the other ones would feel a certain type of way if you didn't involve them in it and didn't claim them? If you just say, I have 4 kids and not say include them in it, do you think they'll feel a certain type of way? Or
I don't think that they would. I mean, I make it clear I do be like, well, with him, me and him have 4 together. I have 4 myself.
Got you. So
together
you also
we have 6. I have 2.
But at all times you always include them into it. Oh, that's good.
I'm not the one to be like, I only have 4.
I only have this, or this is mine,
These
or
are
that's
mine,
mine,
those are
and it's his, and it's like,
no. I'll say
that's
there's
a
6
little-
of us. There's 6 kids.
They the Brady Bunch.
Yes,
Yes.
we are.
What
The
they
Hardy
say?
Bunch.
What they
Yes.
say? What's the Brady Bunch?
The
Brady
Brady
Bunch.
Bunch.
The Brady Bunch.
Yeah, we are the Hardy Bunch.
The Hardy
For
Bunch.
sure.
The Hardy Bunch.
For
But
sure.
the-
But the Brady Bunch, it was like 3 and 3 or something like
3
that.
and
It was
three.
like
He had
3 boys,
3
3
girls.
girls.
Yeah. So that was like the first blended family, I think.
It was.
Yes.
I thought it was the same mom and dad.
No.
It
They
was.
both had, no.
She had 3 and
she
he
had
had
3
3.
and he had 3, girl.
right.
Oh my God.
Okay, I had no idea. You did.
He solved it.
Wow.
They started it.
I had no idea. All this time.
It was
Yeah.
the Brady Bunch,
It
girl.
was it?
Yes.
Yes.
Allegedly.
No.
Allegedly. We don't know 100%.
It was, girl. I
That
know
was
it
them.
was Cindy and Marcy
Louis,
Right.
Moody.
and the
Bobby?
boys, Bobby, and
Yeah.
it was a
And I
couple
don't
of
remember,
them.
but yeah.
What was the oldest brother name? I don't know, but the Brady Bunch. That was
Yep.
the first blended family.
Okay.
Yes, because
Yep.
she had
Good.
3, he had 3.
Yeah,
Oh
she
my
had the
God.
3 girls. He had the 3
And
boys.
he had the 3 boys, and they was like good. But remember, I think the 2 oldest one, they kind of liked
Did
each
it
other.
say?
or
Yes.
something.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
they
said.
Yeah,
Yes.
that would have been, but
No,
it really wasn't.
it's not.
It wasn't because they
It's
not
not.
blood. They're not blood.
She brought her
But that's a little-
It's not. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's not blood.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Aha.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not blood. Yeah.
Not blood,
It's
baby.
gross.
But
Anyways.
yes, Candice, this was great.
Yeah. Thank you so much
Thank
for coming
you.
and
Thank you for
sharing.
having me.
Yes, we needed this
Yeah.
blended family. Hopefully, we can get y'all a little tea on blended families. If
Right.
you don't know, now you know.
Now you know.
Baby. It's the Brady Bunch.
Yes.
The Hardy
Hardy
Bunch.
Bunch.
The Hardy Bunch.
And we'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching.
Yes.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for many more amazing episodes coming up. This is
Tea
Time. Cheers, girls.